Now, where did you arrange to go and have your nails done?
So I contacted Stacey, asked her if she could do my nails, and I went to Stacey's house.
What time did you show up?
7, just after 7, I think it was.
What day of the week?
Friday.
Why did you fit her in at 7 o'clock? What did she say to you? Was it a nail emergency?
Well, she
was it 999 nails?
She was working herself till that time.
How much were you going to charge her?
20.
£20? How long is it going to take to do all of this?
2 hours.
£2 a finger?
I'm in the wrong job.
Madam, by any stretch, that's not a great deal of money, but your point is the principle, correct?
Yes,
understood.
correct.
Now, you go round to the house. Did it look to you like other people had had their nails done there before?
It was like a new small table that was just in the middle of the kitchen, so...
Understood. Is that right? Does that sound about right?
It's actually a proper nail technician's table. It's a manicure desk.
And things looked, as far as you were concerned, OK, correct?
Yeah.
What happened next, madam?
Got in, got introduced to the people that were there.
Who else was there? Was there a party?
Family.
Yes.
And then sat down, had a look at my nails and looked at the colours that we went through and we chose. And then I was offered a glass of wine.
Oh, how lovely.
Friday evening.
Why were you giving this woman wine or offering it? She's not a friend of yours.
She's been at work all day, I'd been at work all day, I was working in overtime, and I offered her a glass of wine. She said yes. I said, OK, I'll have half a glass of wine with you.
Very, very kind, you would say, correct?
Yes.
Now, I presume, Jade, you thought that's strange and a little bit odd. I'm not going to drink any wine whilst there's somebody who's got to keep within the lines. The last thing you want is somebody who's inebriated doing my fingers. Do you understand? You'll end up coming away looking like Alice Cooper. Were you offered a glass of wine and did you drink it, madam?
So, yes, I was offered a glass of wine. Originally, I said, I'm fine, thank you. And then I was persuaded into drinking...
What a lot.
There was a few glasses.
Well, let's pause. Who's having the few glasses, you or Stacey?
Mine got topped up and I didn't drink the rest because I'm not a big drinker at all. Stacey had 2 glasses while doing my nails. So my nails were eventually finished after a few glasses of wine.
Well, she says she only had half. How many do you say she had?
The second bottle was opened.
This is by the time she's finished your hands?
This is by the time it's pretty much
all
finished,
done.
But I wasn't counting.
No, understood. She's sipping. She must have had, according to you, at least 3 glasses by the time everything's done. Did you look down at your hands? Yes. Did it look like she'd gone out of the lines? Did it look, at first, OK to you?
Stacey explained that some nail varnish would be on the skin and some glue would be on the skin and that I had to go home and pick it off to straighten it up.
Just pause. Do you remember that, saying...
No.
Michelle, you're no expert, but you've got a sense. You go and get your nails done, and at the end of it, the manicurist says to you, I don't know why I'm going to do this accent, but I know that you're from Bradford, so it's more likely that it's going to be this sort of conversation. Here, lass, don't worry about the glue. Don't worry. I know that all of the varnishes around your fingers, you've got some on your cheek, and when you get home, make sure you wipe that bit of red off your forehead. But to be honest with you, I'd had a few. Let's have a look at the photograph. Now, madam, I'm not an expert, but they look OK to me. That's not entirely the subject of your complaint. What happened next?
After my nails were finished, my phone had died and I was waiting for I couldn't get a taxi, so Stacey had put my phone on charge. I'd sat down and she had offered to top up my wine, at which point a remark was made that made me feel very, very uncomfortable.
What remark?
It was a remark about offering me alcohol and getting me drunk, as she was bisexual and she'd like to your... was the word used. And obviously I just thought it was a joke, you know, just a quite an uneducated joke.
Madam, was there a bit of silly banter going on? Did you say something of that sort?
I've said nothing of the sort at all. I do not use that word if I call it Also, I would like to get across that my boyfriend at the time was sitting there. Do you really think he'd let me take a lady upstairs and him not want to join in? Really? Seriously? I've never gone with a woman in my life, and for a start, you would not be my type.
Thanks.
No.
Now, what happened next, please?
Woke up in the morning on Saturday and my nail just looked a little bit dry, so I kind of rubbed it to shine it up, thinking that something stuck to it. and it disintegrated, just like sand. So I sent a picture to Stacey and said, this has happened.
In Uber, thank you for a lovely night and nails. Amazed, kiss, kiss, kiss. That's on Saturday, the following day. Correct? Did you receive that message? Talking.
Just left my house at 12:30.
What time did she arrive?
Saturday morning, around 7 o'clock.
She was there for 5 hours.
We got on quite well and was doing her nails and had a laugh, so I said, do you want to stay and have another glass of wine? To which she then drank another bottle, not a glass.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.